Do you want to have massive exposure in your business? Let's talk about that. You know, everyone wants to get massive exposure in their business. Let me relate a story I heard recently from Bill Pesco-Solido, one of the leaders in my company, about how one young lady did that. Let's call her Patrice. Patrice was in a company and she was on an online group of people learning how to do Facebook marketing. The mentor of the group, who was incidentally a well-known leader in the industry, he was the kind of leader that was so well known that people clamored to spend some time with him. He had that great reputation. Anyway, he would give weekly assignments. And, you know, in many online trainings, only a few people actually do the assigned homework. Oh, they intend to do it, but life gets in the way, and inevitably they don't do it. And they try to catch up week after week. Sound familiar? Anyway, the mentor would give an assignment, and Patrice would do the assignment, get a result, and report her results the next week when the group met. After a few times of this happening, he would give an assignment, she would inevitably do the assignment, get a tangible result, and report her results the next week. The group mentor began to mention her results and use her results as an example to the group. Also, if he was doing a webinar, he would mention Patrice and he'd talk about the results she was getting in his group. As time went on, a pattern began to develop where assignments were given. Patrice would go out, she'd get a tangible result and come back and report her results. The mentor then began to feature Patrice's name and her results in webinars that he was giving regularly. Not only would he talk about her results, but now he was making positive comments on how she was one of the few who actually did the assignments and what a good job that she was doing. In the meantime, Patrice's results were getting better and better as she was building her skill sets in Facebook marketing. It got to a point where the mentor at a big event spent a good deal of his time on stage talking about Patrice and her development as an up-and-coming skillful Facebook marketer, which gave her massive exposure. Now, this didn't happen overnight, but it was a situation that developed over time. But the point is that over that period of time, this situation with Patrice snowballed to the point that she was given massive exposure to thousands of people. Now, let's discuss what happened to Patrice during this progression. Number one, every time she received an assignment, she spent time honing her skills and getting progressively better results so that she was developing and mastering new skill sets. Number two, her mentor, seeing her initiative, commitment, consistency, persistence, and growth, wanted to give her exposure. She had earned his respect and in his eyes had become worthy to adopt her and endorse her by giving her more and more exposure, to the point that at this event, she got massive exposure and was then seen as a go-to person for Facebook marketing. What do you think that did for her business? Now, what are the lessons learned in this story? Number one, don't tell people what you're going to do. Just go out and do it. That may not be a case like Patrice, where she got noticed by the mentor of the group, but there are ways that we can be noticed by the leaders of our respective companies. That is to get on the leaderboards. Find a strategy that you want to master, just one. Go after mastering that strategy with initiative, commitment, consistency, and persistence. Jeff Olson says successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. So if you do the necessary things to master your skill sets, you'll hit the leaderboards. Once there, the leaders of your company will notice you and you'll be recognized, and over time you'll be called on to serve. And once you start serving, they'll give you massive exposure. I'm so glad that you watched this video. If you want access to a free cheat sheet that walks you through and shows you how to get leads on Facebook, click on the link where it says free Facebook cheat sheet. Fill in the information and you can download it right away. Message me on Facebook or leave comments for me on my blog or on YouTube. And if you really enjoyed this video, share it with your friends and your colleagues. I look forward to connecting with you, and if I can be of any service, just let me know. Until next time, this is Terrence Pennington with www.penningtontips.com. Make it a great day.